Alright, let's try. New game. Yes, because we didn't see any of it anyway. Apparently this is good. So hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised, guys, okay? I am Carl Astana. A few months ago, I was preparing my dissertation in a restaurant on L Street. The pies there were rather to my liking. I became startled when a man sneaking across from me suddenly shouted out, "The pies here are total shit!" Well, that went too fast for me to possibly read. After seeing that there were other empty tables in the restaurant, I said to this man... Oh, he sat next to me apparently as well. "Excuse me, I don't believe I know you. Is there something I can help you with?" Without answering my question, the man continued talking to himself. "Well, look, so here you are, you're graduating soon, and clearly you need a job. Well, it just so happens, we have just the job for you." The man paused to add emphasis. "A mysterious job. A wonderful one. Is this how the SCP Foundation actually recruits in story?" "Mysterious and wonderful, huh? Sounds interesting." "If you say no, you just get killed." "Trust me, you won't be disappointed." He then handed me his business card. Both sides of the business card were black, with 3 letters printed neatly on one side. SCP. It better not have been in this font, otherwise I'd have been really pissed. Carl Astana, 142E Washington Street, Madison, Wisconsin, 53703. It's addressed to me, and it just docks my address. Congratulations on joining the Congratulations on becoming a member of the SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we've been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department. Director Chuck O will be your superior. Please go to the security office of Sector whatever that is on this date to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. There we go. We're going to Site 105, working for the SCP Foundation. Dreams coming. Everyone's childhood dream of working for an organization they didn't know existed coming true.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter
There's
how
a D class.
advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives.
Do you think we get medical insurance?
That we founded the SCP Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear, while ordinary people live in the sunlight.
Holy shit!
We must fight anomalies in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure. We contain. We protect.
What is with the really low res secure contain protect logo? Okay, that's probably the best start I've ever seen to an SCP game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, genuinely, that was the best start to an SCP game. Okay, I got a level 1 keycard that was just lying here on the desk. Enter room 914. Why does my footsteps sound like I'm an android? That was a really good introduction. I like that a lot. I'm not going to lie. That was good. That was good shit. Oh, we have to line up our fingerprint. There we go. Verified. Wow, my office looks great. So the purpose of this is that you have to conduct investigations into different SCPs, and I think they're like adding more eventually as time goes on. But there's already like a few different stories in the game, obviously. You will have access to classified and top secret archives. Please confirm you're aware of the confidentiality clauses and agree and swear and strictly adhere to all SCP Foundation regulations and guidelines. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before starting your work, please allow us to introduce you to the software used in the archive department. Every day, your superior will assign tasks to the mission module. When there is a new task, the button will blink red to remind you. Communication within the site relies primarily on instant messaging system, which information is processed using level 2 encryption. Please pay attention to the blinking red reminders and view them promptly. Training is effective means of information sharing within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in new employee training before they begin work. The page shows public information of all sites around the world. You can view the information at any time. This concludes your introduction. We wish you success. How'd the mission go, Gent? Did the information gathering on SCP-1229 go smoothly? Was damn close this time. Lucky I know how to swim. Glad Chuck didn't send me there. I can't stand the feeling of being drenched in water. Oh my god, they go so fast. Our group's got a new member today. This is us, Carl. How about introducing yourself first? Morning, everyone. Hi, friends. Good morning. My name is Carl Stanza. You can call me Carl. Astana. You can call me Carl. Sir Carl. I graduated from MIT with a double major in biology and philosophy. Welcome. MIT. Oh, that's pretty awesome. It seems MIT is not popular here. Oh, is it me or do I sense a hint of jealousy? No, it's not like that. Not targeting you specifically, Pat. It's all these prestigious graduates. Enough, Gent. The Foundation specifically seeks out prestigious graduates, and the Foundation throws them all in the archive department. Carl, don't listen to the nonsense coming out of his mouth. Have you conveniently forgotten about Jonathan? Who is Jonathan? Jonathan graduated from Harvard or Stanford or whatever. Anyway, the specifics don't matter. You're pretty much the same. You guys watched Rick and Morty last night? You prestigious graduates are so full of it. The tragedy he went through was inevitable. So I guess our previous person died? The previous person who had our job? No one told me this. Jonathan lost his left hand because he breached protocol and touched SCP-247. He was given amnestics and sent back home 2 days ago. I don't want to recall those details. I can't eat medium rare steak anymore. These people are just assholes. What the fuck is going on? Anyway. Oh my god, this conversation is absolute cancer. If any of you are planning on getting some serious work done today, then please do me a favor and just shut the hell up. I guess Chuck is our boss. So long as you're here working in the archives department, I'm going to need you to focus on your work. Unlike those people in the logistics department spending their time gossiping all day. Okay, so he sent a file to Zoe. Zoe seems nice. These archives contain missions not completed last time. Some places still need modifications. Got it. He sent one to Gent. Take some time off after finishing up with this project, alright? Don't push yourself too hard. Got it. Stuart. That's the Rick and Morty guy. Got it, boss. And we're going to get one too, I'm guessing? Okay, that's all. The Class A archive must be handed in by the end of the day. What should I do, boss? In the archives department, we need to review, organize, catalog, and modify all existing containment archives. But no need to hurry, young man. You need to attend new employee onboard training first before you can begin work at the Foundation. The system will send you a meeting notice. Alright. I'll keep an eye on that, boss. Hey, Director Aller. I'm honored to be given the chance to work here at the Archives Department. God, suck his dick more, Jesus. Young man, this place is not what you think. You must abandon your past self and start again from zero if you hope to learn to survive here. Well, this is interesting. No one will take care of you. You must demonstrate your own ability. Understood. The new employee onboarding training will be hosted by Dr. Ham this time. You will suffer, Carl. I suggest you prepare a paper bag for the vomit to come. He's just messing with you. Dr. Ham's one of the most knowledgeable containment specialists in the Foundation. Guys, you still have no idea what you'll be doing, will you? Now move it. Alright. Remember, Carl. Stay sane and always in awe. Click here to enter training. Alright, I guess we join conference. Okay. So far, this has been presented really well. Like, I like the idea a lot.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
Day 1. Okay, we're playing as a D class now, I guess. And this is training for D class personnel. Excellent. If people are wondering why we're playing this instead of stuff we haven't finished, chat wanted me to play something new and not stuff that I had half finished and finish the other stuff off stream. Let's go. What the fuck?
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
Collect the waste. Oh shit. Do I need to get into it or not? Damaged petrol tank. Okay. I have no idea what if this is just going to be no SCPs around or just training or what, but this is not what I expected. I'm not going to lie, driving a vehicle. So far we have two different characters though, which is interesting. Okay, we don't have to pick up too much stuff, it looks like. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hey.
Full years of service. It's been a fun birthday present for me every year. Krinx heart.
Thank you very much. I make so many thanks. All right, let's head over to the incinerator, I guess. It's a little weird that the incinerator looks like a gigantic pyramid of death, but okay. Oh, cool. Pull down the lever. We're just incinerating everything. Also, did you hear that noise, guys?
This was D503's first day of work.
Okay. Simple.
SCP protocol mandates that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Okay. Please take the level 2 mental test to assess your current mental state. Please drag the left graphic fragment into the black square area to fill the whole square. Oh no. It's going to be like, wow, this person's clearly too unstable to continue doing anything for the rest of their lives. Oh, what? Incorrect? Did it say? I'm triggered. Yay! We won! Wow. Today's work is complete. The system will settle the contract time. We get food now? We get served a burger? Oh my god, we do get served a burger. Only 29 days work left, guys. Until we get off death row. I got the trophy, still delicious. So far, this was really well done, I will say.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected.
5-second rule, 5-minute rule, guys.
You're
5-hour
probably
rule.
wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457.
Okay, so that was an entity.
D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find
Why is Dr.
the
Ham like a
cause
hot
of
anime
these
boy?
disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make
Oh,
sense of
you
this?
sweet summer child, Will.
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did he do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on. The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day.
Okay, so this is day... Okay. This is really well presented. Okay, I know nothing about this entity, by the way. Like, I absolutely have no idea what this anomaly is, so I'm not familiar with it at all.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Alright, let's just do exactly what we did before, but we know that shit's gonna go down today, right? So this game will cover several different SCPs and, like, cases behind them, essentially, is how it is. But this is obviously the tutorial one that we're doing right now. So it's this one will probably be quite simple compared to some of the later cases that we're gonna have to deal with. This bit's like kind of weird. Like, it feels like cell shaded. It feels like a completely different graphical style to the bit when we were in the office. Does that make sense? There's so many cool SCPs that I would love to see. Like, I think this is a good approach to like an SCP game, like having you covering different cases and stuff. Like, I don't know how many are in this or whatever, but there's so many cool SCPs that I would love to see like actual coverage of. You know what I mean? Like that I think you could make a proper game out of as well. My current favorite SCP is like the Aristocrats one, where they have like a mutated bloodline of like European kings living underneath this fucking, like, in these catacombs, and they're like there's like it's like a whole entire like offshoot species of humanity that's been caused by like inbreeding, basically. That's not good. This is not an object. Okay, that was not good. That was alive, that thing that we just picked up, or something on it was alive. Mind you, the physics of this car are like it's on the moon, so that is something I will say. Maybe we are on the moon.
D503 had completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
Alright, so that was all we came across in the thing. It's building it up. Please select 3 pictures with the triangle. Select 3 pictures that have results that equal to 5. Okay. This, I think. Yay! Today's work is complete. The system will settle the contract time. Day 22.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming.
There are voices, yeah.
Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
So far, this is really good. Really, really like this. I'm guessing shit's gonna really escalate, though. What the fuck is that?
The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham? I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay, our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster
Okay,
of
so the
trash
trash is
every 8
actually part of the
minutes and
entity.
37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world.
Oh shit.
It is worth noting, though, that the
So this is
quantity
like,
of waste
is it like a
created
possible
here
like
pales
XK
in
end of the world class
comparison to the
scenario
amount
here,
produced
just by the
the
sheer
human
volume of
being.
trash that it produces?
However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason.
Because there's that
We
SCP
will
that's
get to
like
that one later.
produces so much beans that it could engulf the
Isn't that
world,
case that
right?
The Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on.
Shut up, Spencer.
The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
Well, this is gonna go well. Day 15. Yeah, there's various SCPs that are like just replicating objects that could eventually engulf the world. There's beans, I think there's potatoes, there's cakes as well. Like cakes that if you keep cutting them in half, they grow into more cakes.
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
Oh, shit.
However,
Oh, that would bother me.
D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
That would bother me so much. Yeah, it'd be great to play as some of like the mobile task force going in to clean up SCPs as well. Yeah, that is not good. I'm actually really excited to see more of this as well. Like, this is excellent so far.
persistent adverse
Hang on.
physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15.
Okay. I didn't see too much there.
But then he encountered an incident.
Oh, shit.
A sandstorm.
Okay. That isn't good, but...
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
What is this stuff on the floor? Wow. That looks nice and safe up there. It is wire, yeah. There seems to be like a living wire entity here, right? That's what we've established so far. There's a living wire entity of some description that is moving through the desert. Oh, this is... What is this?
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
What the fuck is this? Hi! It's a phone booth. That's what it is. Oh, that made me think of Control a lot there as well. Hi. Okay. His face is completely wired up. Oh my god! Oh shit! That's badass. That was fucking badass. I don't get the phone shit right now, but we'll see. Oh, the phone is a... Okay.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice? Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation. Major fluctuations can now be observed in D503's physiological data. The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission.
Do I get a burger?
D503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control. He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel who were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right, none of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
I have no idea where I'm going, but we'll wing it. can believe that happened, because slightly turning that car causes it to spin wildly out of control. Where the fuck am I now?
D503 heard the call. Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world.
What the fuck is that?
Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
That's the phone booth, and that is a lot of wires. Well, I guess we're gonna get connected. Probably permanently.
This is where D503's instincts led him.
Okay, that was interesting.
Days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert.
That's why they get 30 days and then their death row
The
sentence is
Foundation has tested
lifted.
31 level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run, because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here.
That's because he's an SCP.
Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
Well, the game just changed resolution, which is a good start. Click here to add comments. Let's give him great rave reviews. I would like to thank our amazing Patreon supporter, Paul Calhoun, for helping make this video possible. Paul's got a book. We've done the audiobook version, which is coming out soon. There's a link in the description to check out the book. Be amazing, Nomkins, and do it. I also want to shout out, of course, our producer, Alice, who is phenomenal, amazing, brilliant, fantastic. I'm running out of words, but Alice, you are all those things, and we fucking love you. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this SCP video. It sounded a bit like I was farting there. I promise I wasn't. I was just leaning back in my chair a bit and it made like a squeaky noise because it's made of leather. Just ignore that, okay? It definitely wasn't a fart. Enjoy the rest of the SCP shit. Okay. We wish you success in your work. Alright. Hiya, Carl. How did it feel? To be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable. Anyone got any aspirin? I could use a few. That's uncomfortable. Hey buddy, don't throw up on the floor. Stop messing with him, Stuart. Carl, that was only the beginning. You gotta learn to get used to it, live with it. Got it. And everyone here wants to teach you something, Carl. Live with it. Come on, Stuart. Thank you, I feel much better. In any case, you're welcome to join us, Carl. Aw, D. He wants to give me the D. The past hour has been torture. I don't know how many others managed to hold on. I messed up during the training session. I jumped off a cliff, fell into icy water, and choked hard. I don't know how I even recall any of this because I have no memory of ever visiting any cliffs or waterfalls, but it was all so real. I could even taste in my mouth now the foul taste of river water. Any case, it's my first day at the Foundation. I gotta go to the cafeteria and get something to eat. Maybe it'll make my stomach feel better. Alright. Well, I guess we'll look at friends again first. Are we gonna be given one of our things for the first time, or do we have to have more stuff? Hey Chuck. Why am I being assigned to fieldwork again? Something went wrong at Site 74. Personnel from other departments went to provide support, so we need to take on more fieldwork. Just so that our department should be renamed Relief Station. Stop complaining, Gent. Carl, how do you feel now? I feel much better, Director. I'm ready for a new job. Good. This is your first mission, Carl. Review the archives and organize them according to their requirements. Do not underestimate the task at hand. Go and finish it. Leave it to me, boss. Good luck, Carl. Just one thing, MIT boy. Gent's a cunt. Strictly follow the regulations and do not act on your own without authorization. I'm not an idiot, but thanks for the advice. This reminds me of my first mission. Wubba lubba dub. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Let's move, please. Jesus fuck. Files. Enter data regarding the investigation reports into the archive system on the right. Method operation. Click text with red underline. After clicking, the data dragging effect will be activated. Drag it to the archive system on the right. Left click will be release data. Data will be uploaded. Okay.
I'm Agent Q from the Accident Investigation Department. Containment breach occurred at Pony Station and contact with the Foundation has been lost. Agent Bella Lawrence was given orders to enter Pony Station and retrieve the black box. Following is a transcript of the interview with Bella Lawrence.
Okay. I guess this is our next mission. SCP-701. So a fairly early one in the grand scheme of things. It's a black box, if you didn't notice.
Heart rate 105. Blood pressure 175 over 110. Experiencing mild convulsions. Administer 5 milligrams of methadone to help control blood pressure. Bella? Bella?
I guess we are playing as Bella here.
The drugs seem to be taking effect. Go ahead and ask questions. I can't be certain how long she'll stay awake for.
Something really bad happened to her. Holy shit.
Where's the black box, Sparrow? Three days ago, you were tasked with investigating the situation at Site 74, Pony Station. You were assigned to retrieve the black box. Now, out with it. Where is the black box?
I brought it back. I brought the black box back.
Don't lie to us. You never brought it back.
No.
Maybe it made you think it did.
That's impossible. I remember. I completed my assigned task. I swear.
All right, here now. This isn't an interrogation. We are not here to lay blame or point any fingers. Bella, I'm terribly sorry to have to bother you in such a state, but it is critical that we find that black box. We need to know what happened at Pony Station.
My memory's a mess at the moment.
That's fine. We'll take it slowly, step by step. Why don't we start from the moment you received your mission? Tell us what you remember.
I'll try.
Alright, well, this is the next storyline. We're going to be playing as Bella.
That night. Currently heading to mission site 74, Pony Station.
This has got a good
Arrive in
budget
about
too.
3 minutes.
Like all these different like visual situations and stuff. It makes the storytelling really excellent.
Foundation lost contact with Pony Station. SCP-701 experiments there have been ongoing. We have reason to suspect a containment breach.
What is my mission?
According to Foundation security regulations 709S, each site must have a black box placed in a secure area to assist in identifying the cause of an accident.
So 701 isn't the black box, but this is like a site. We're getting the black box to see what happened here at Site 74.
Black box? Got it.
701 is the entity that's escaped, presumably.
Okay, I've arrived.
I've no idea what 701 is, by the way. It's not a well-known one. Okay, so we're going to retrieve the black
I'm
box.
able to observe the mission site from here, but it doesn't seem like one of the Foundation's secure facilities.
Pony Station, officially known as Site 74, was originally a hydroelectric power station. After it was abandoned, the Foundation repurposed it as one of their sites. Initially, it was used only to contain a few safe-level anomalies, but recently it's also taken over SCP-701. I don't know all the details. We won't know the truth until you retrieve the black box.
Got it. I'll complete the task as instructed and retrieve the black box.
Okay, I've got a can't counter, a device measuring the hums of an area and calculate the reality bending rate in real time. Okay. I can't take anything else, so I guess that's all I need. Oh, maybe not. Reality anchor, a device for stabilizing the hums of surrounding area.
Oh yeah, research.
One of the best weapons for combating against reality bending and reducing the psychological damage in an area. Y blocker. Inject this to block neurotransmitters.
Family.
The objective of this mission is this. Thank you so much for the 10 subs, Flaragon. Thank you.
Oh yeah, resub.
We're in the final stretch now on the Resident Evil 4 goal. Oh my god.
We are family.
So, the fact we have reality anchoring stuff means that stuff is really going to probably get fucking weird in this place.
Family. We are family.
I've just entered entered Pony Station.
Retrieve the black box from the lab. Room 705. Take the elevator. 7th floor. Sparrow.
Oh,
Moss.
yeah.
What's
Reset.
that? Bald Eagle, you're cutting out. Damn. This is out of the safe range.
Oh,
I'll place a
yeah.
reality anchor.
Reset.
How do I do that? Okay. How do I place a reality anchor?
Reset.
Why are none of the A and D buttons working on this screen?
Oh, yeah. Reset.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Much better. Now let's find that elevator.
Alright, okay. Reality anchor is placed. I'm actually way more scared now than I was in the desert. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Just a resource request form. It's a collectible.
All the plans, including the project schedule that follows, have been disrupted. The actors of the whole site is theirs. They managed to procure a goddamn script from God knows where, and they've taken over my laboratory accordingly. And Dr. Cooper, or whatever his name is, in particular, he puts on airs every time the operation starts as if everyone should listen to him. Who does he think he is? I had to let him know who's the boss around here.
If it is 701, then they're all dead. Because the Han King's tragedy is, like, fucking lethal. It's incredibly dangerous. But maybe I misunderstood. Because that doesn't seem like something they do. I don't understand why they'd be like, oh yeah, let's perform that play. Because it's never a good idea. Got a coin. Today I read Dr. George Thompson's research for SCP. It is the Han King strategy. Could it be true? Has he really been forming comparison experts on chimpanzees this whole time? Unless it's a different 701 in this game. What could he have planned? Does he not realize what he's up against? This whole thing is turning out to be an ungodly mess. It's now abundantly clear why the Foundation transferred him out of Pony Station, leaving me to take over his post. He was performing the experiment all wrong. The whole direction of the project was wrong. SCP-701 holds great potential. I still believe that I will have to adopt a new method of study. Efficient, fast, and direct.
Dr. Tyler Cooper.
Key needed.
I've heard of this guy. A bit of an eccentric and a thrill seeker.
All personnel on duty shall not leave early. Absence from work is strictly prohibited. Personnel who cannot be on duty due to special circumstances shall promptly coordinate with the relevant site director. All personnel shall strictly comply with the prescribed regulations and rules pertaining to the access to classified files. All personnel on duty shall fill in the inspection form truthfully and correctly. If a situation that cannot be handled independently should arise, personnel must immediately report the incident. Spare key to room 101 placed under the flower pot in the visitor's lobby. If used, please place it back in its original location. Okay. That is a hanged mannequin there. Which is not good. This is where I came in, right? Yeah. The Han King's Tragedy is a play that when it's performed, it has a mimetic effect on the cast and audience, which results in the cast systematically killing each other and themselves on stage, and then the audience killing everyone in the audience, like in a collective sort of like case of combined hysteria afterwards. Someone is printing it and constantly sort of like releasing it out into the world under different names at this point in order to spread it as a mimetic virus that kills a ton of people. That is what SCP-701 is. It's not nice. There is an entity, SCP-701-1, that shows up in the performances too. That is like responsible for like driving forward the killings. If there's anyone left alive that was watching... What the fuck is that noise? that was watching the play, they will be like in a catatonic state of psychosis and probably try and kill me as well, just for the record. Hi. There was... Okay. I feel like a lot of this looks like Control. I mean, Control is basically like SCP, right? Like, it's basically the same thing.
This must be the elevator. To the 7th floor, then.
I'm looking here first.
Blood we offered.
Yep, it's the Hand King.
We served. I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin. What's this? Some kind of poem?
Ah, my head. Ah.
Holy shit.
Well, it's clearly having a serious mimetic effect here.
I'm very familiar with cognitohazards. I've been trained to deal with them. But this wasn't anything like that. I couldn't breathe. It was like there was a knot tied around my throat. I was weightless, hanging, gasping. No matter how much I struggled, nothing helped.
That does sound terrifying. But perhaps it was just a nightmare, though.
No. We wake up from nightmares. Not from this.
This is really well presented. I think one of my favorite SCP is. I really like the Crooked Man SCP. I think that's terrifying.
It's even lower than before. I've better face the reality.
Yeah, I don't like these mannequins everywhere. That's pretty weird.
I guess I'm taking the stairs. It's locked. What the?
That was probably our Hand King entity there. Excellent. Unlondon is a good SCP. The chains of fate coil like poisonous snake. It's not only me that seek to entangle, but also you. The curse before death is frightening indeed. Petruchio, get this meddler out of my sight. Let dead men remain speechless. Petruchio extends the noose and strangles Sortino's neck. Traitor! Usurper! Ah. So this is the modified part of the Hand King script. This is really bad. Like, they are all dead. Everyone here is dead. It's like Red Dwarf. Everyone here is dead, Dave. Everyone here is dead. My king, it says behind the mirror. Wow, this is cool shit. Isabella, if the lies of the monarchy were to be recorded in a book, the archivist would never know a moment's rest and would evidently become overburdened with fatigue. Empress, Lord Antonio is here. What is it that you say, my estranged son? Why would he come to see me in the convent? Go get me my very best dress at once and prepare a glass of poisoned wine, as you say. What sad truth, the dice rolls with lies. The dice rolls with liars and bears my name, and the martyr under this conspiracy shares my own flesh and blood. Okay.
This cognito hazard. Could it
You
have
think?
something to do with SCP-701?
I mean,
The situation here is much more serious than I expected.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was like one of these people sent to, why are they? First of all, why do they just send one person? Shouldn't they send like a team? I feel, you know. Miss Irene Mabel, recently formerly assistant of Dr. Tyler Cooper. Miss Lisa Amanda was demoted because of her refusal to carry out experimental orders given by Dr. Cooper. On the 16th, she injected with a Class A amnestic and sent away from site. To fill this role at the behest of Dr. Cooper himself, site management decided to promote you as the senior experimental assistant. Your interview and authorization session will be held today from Encrypted. I'm not quite sure what that's relevant to, but still. Okay. To cover up the truth, Gonzalo orders the arrest of 3 men who witnessed the Queen's confession, imprisons the Queen in the convent. And Gonzalo then goes to have a secret meeting with Ambassador Elgada. After learning of the Queen's captivity, Antonio begins to plot his revenge. So the entity often appears as Ambassador Elgada in the play. And having these pages just like looking around is like an insane cognito hazard. Like incredibly fucking dangerous. So obviously things have gone absolute fucking shit at this point. Gonzalo kills an eyewitness and orders the royal chef to make a stew from his body. The witness's daughter, Alinda, is then placed in the convent. Antonio and his squire enter the convent to confront the Queen. She tries to kill Antonio, but he sees through her plan. She is left to suffer the consequences. As Antonio and his squire evacuate the monastery, they encounter the imprisoned Alinda. So this would be like totally normal stuff, right? For like a tragedy type play. But the problem is the actors actually do it for real. Once they've started.
It's all very unusual these days. Many people have come to the site, but they haven't registered with the authorities. I've heard that Cooper and his team are rehearsing a script into a play, and that all participants are required to record their daily status. My experiment has to be put on hold because there's no one left to work on it. It's not right. I'll write an email to the minister and inform him of the malpractice going on here. Who's that?
Okay. Press E. This is the Han King's tragedy. Oh, because it comes... Okay, so yeah. It gets released in lots of different formats in order to try and trick the Foundation into not finding it. So it's released on all these different types of things as a cognito hazard into the public. Here's a dagger as well. That videotape is probably... So in the canon of 701, there was like a recording made of an SCP-701 event by like someone who was hired to like, you know, record it on VHS so they could make a like a video after it and sell the play afterwards. And it's really, really fucked. So yeah, anyway, that is the thing. There is believed to be a person or group behind the SCP in this instance, yes. But there's also like, there's other SCPs that reference the Han King as well, like later on in the canon, but like there's no like confirmed like official ties. What? Oh, here we go. Where do I need to put this, do you think? Just here? Yeah, just here. Be cool to have like some Scarlet King lore in this towards the end as well. Considering like how dangerous that entity is and like is prevalent in lots of different SCPs. But I guess you can't do things like certain SCPs that are too extreme. At first, most of the on-site personnel were apprehensive about participating in this project, but after distributing some SCP-701 documents to a few volunteers that become widely circulated, the number of people coming to sign up suddenly increased. Why would they do this? It's rather curious how it happened. I haven't quite figured out the reason behind it yet, but it's welcome news. I'll take it as a good omen. Now I've managed to mobilize the entire station to participate, every single person. It's my chance to prove myself. So this guy wanted to do an experiment to test...
Mr. Cooper needs so many volunteers. And what on earth is this SCP-701?
I mean, I know what it is more than you do, apparently. But anyway, so it looks like they did an experiment where they acted out the play and they thought they could control it. And I guess the answer is no, they can't control it because everyone is dead. What the fuck was that noise, by the way?
Finally, luck is on my side. This ought to get me to the 7th floor.
What's downstairs first? Anything? There might be a collectible, guys. There is. The Han King's tragedy sacrificed everything. Yeah, they had rehearsals. This is really fucking bad. Like, actually insane. That anyone signed off on this. But you could probably make the argument, like, that the...
What the hell is going on here? 4th floor again?
Yeah, the Cognito Hazard is fucking with us. This isn't good. I guess I'm just stuck in a loop here? Oh, hang on.
The way out of here might have something to do with these clocks.
No idea what that's for. I'm going to stop on each one now where it dings and see what happens. Well, the frame rate went to shit there for a second, Jesus.
I've never seen such a long valley before. The situation is even worse than I thought. What is that smell? When was the last time they cleaned this place?
What is going on? Am I just being... There we go. Well, there's the meal from the play. They cooked someone alive and ate him. Excellent. Got a wire cutter. Oh boy.
That voice again.
Voice? What voice?
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation to
Tell us what it's saying.
sacrifice of sin. No!
Bella, are you feeling better now?
Suffocation. Like a rope. Looped around my neck. Pulling tight. Weightless. Hanging. Nothing around me. Just my feet dangling, struggling, fighting. It will swallow me and make me its slave.
Bella, you are completely safe here. Nothing can hurt you.
This is excellent.
Let's continue.
This is fucking great.
The situation there was much worse than expected. Much worse. I knew I had to get in touch with the Foundation. I managed to find a phone, and I called her backup. This is Sparrow, 09868, for Bald Eagle. I'm at Pony Station on the 7th floor. The situation here is much worse than expected. I need backup.
Bella, are you sure this is actually what happened?
What do you mean? Yes, of course I'm sure.
Come on, Bella. Try and focus.
What are you talking about?
Bella, you never made that phone call.
Of course What?
Pony Station was completely cut off. There was no contact with the outside world whatsoever. A phone call
It really fucked with her head, huh?
would have been impossible.
No, but I saw...
There's the king. There's our boy. That's actually not the king. That's the entity, whatever the fuck it's called. SCP-701-1. That's what it is. Oh, hi! May need to run here, guys. Well, I mean, in my defense there, game, I didn't expect it to burst out the fucking wall in front of me. Where do I go? Okay, I've got to do something here that I don't know what to do. Clearly. Huh? Well, we could be in a bit of trouble here, guys, because I don't know what to do. Oh wow, he's fast. Am I just too slow at the moment? Is that the problem? I'm holding down the run button. I guess it was just a bit of bad luck there. Okay. I'm making progress now. I guess I just got really unlucky. There we go. This is good shit.
Eagle never said anything about that.
We're evacuating. Damn it. After the show, everyone went crazy.
No shit.
Some hacked themselves. Some killed each other like beasts. That damn evil white monster. This was all destined to happen when he brought in that script. Everything that happened here is all Cooper's fault. It's their fault! This will be the last recording from the experiment. The hydropower plant was shut down forever. And no doubt my experiment will also... What's going on? What's going on? Ah!
Had time to stop the cassette. SCP-701-1 is a physical entity that appears on stage, and that's what that thing is, by the way. That
looks like something bad happened here.
I'm assuming this is the stage of the actual thing, it looks like. But yeah, the entity is a physical one. It's not been known to like be actively hostile. It usually like hands the knife to people, and then they like carry out like the attacks themselves. But it looks like whatever they've done here has caused it to physically manifest, like out and about. Okay, description. The experiment was a multiple object project, including the following SCPs. The experiment primarily focused on researching the process of reality distortion. Oh, I managed to skip that. The project lasted for duration of 5 days. During the first 3 days, 2 Rorschach tests were conducted on various SCPs. Within a short period of time, the experimental subjects revealed a varying degree of immersion state, and on the 4th day claimed being in a primary forest. The trees here are mainly Sequoia and Pinus caribea. On the same day, the hume level of the surrounding environment was decreased to 37. On the 5th day, the described scene began to invade reality, causing the original experiment and Site 6 experimental subjects to go missing. The project was forced to be suspended. Okay, so it looks like some other shit's gone on here as well. There are no further investigative reports concerning the area. Dr. Thompson believes the experiment was primarily influenced by the reality distortion effects of SCP blank, and thus can be considered its creation. A detailed experiment record can be found on the internal documents. So it looks like there were other SCP experiments here that went wrong, and this is a result of that, because this is nothing to do with the Han King. This is something else. But everyone dying here is to do with the Han King, but I don't know what this is. That's why there's reality bending shit going on as well, that we need the reality anchors for, I'm guessing. Like a combination of stuff. I mean, they're not going to just have one SCP at this site, so, you know, it can be a bunch of things. This is not nice, by the way. On April 27th, local time, 5 students were involved in a collective incident at the Cleveland Institute of Arts Drama Club in Ohio. Another faculty member died of stab wounds. A janitor was taken into custody as a suspect in the incident. His statement mentioned the 4 students used from the ceiling during rehearsals. This was then repeated by the last remaining person after they assaulted the teacher. The teacher died 2 hours later. Following a forensic investigation of the scene, it was determined the janitor had no clear motive for committing the crime. He is currently undergoing further observation in the psychiatric hospital. Guessing that was the performance or like a run of the play that has caused death. Okay, I just turned the generator on. To the personnel on the Pony Station, research on 701 will officially begin tomorrow. In order to prevent the dissemination of classified information, all video surveillance equipment has been removed and all external signal transmissions have been blocked. The site will be kept under closed-loop management procedures until the conclusion of the research experiment. At present, the experiment is still needed in need of more participants. All willing participants can find Miss Irene Mabel in the archives room on the 4th floor to fill in necessary paperwork. Yeah, this is really fucking bad. Sorry, the mannequins are gone. Yeah, I don't like that. Not a fan of this. It's entirely possible that Hanking's tragedy is spread by like a cult, yeah? That would make a lot of sense. It's never really officially confirmed in the documentation, but they definitely suspect it in the documentation. So yeah, the SCP is a play, and when performed, it has a mimetic effect where the cast, where an entity starts appearing so it's usually on like the night of the performance that has the most participants. The mimetic effect kicks in, and this entity will appear on stage during the performance, pass like one of the people on the stage a knife, or put a rope around their neck, or something like that. And it will then the cast will all kill each other and themselves, sometimes like doing cannibalism and disembowelment and things like that. And then once the final curtain goes down, the audience will then immediately kill themselves and kill everyone around them. Anyway, let's see. Oh god, I don't like this. I don't want to run into the thing again, really.
This is what she does, guys. I have a bad back to the point where I go to stream, and then she's like, "Oh, what are you bringing me?"
I thought you loved me. Alright. Oh, another mimetic hazard. Shit. Go, 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 go. How many of these do I have, by the way? The Magnus Archives is also very similar to SCP, although it kind of gets consumed by its own lore a lot more than the SCP stuff does. Like, it's excellent to a certain point, and then it gets kind of annoying, the Magnus Archives. At the banquet, Antonio bursts in and confirms Gonzalo's murderous crime as well as his own lineage. Gonzalo is disposed of by an angry group of ministers. Instead of killing Gonzalo, Antonio exiles him to the convent. Antonio then orders his squire to plan his wedding with Alinda, and the play ends with a dance by the group of courtiers. So sometimes the play does not result in death, by the way. It's like 1 in like 20 or something like that, I think. I can't remember.
Does it look like they're all going to the same place?
I wonder. Well, this is where they perform the play. And there's the black box. I don't know why they're mannequins here, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. To translate things into a game, I think you need to take some liberties, you know what I mean?
Bella, we really need you to tell us the truth here.
What do you mean? I'm telling you the truth. I completed my task. I retrieved the black box from Pony Station.
Looks like the cognito hazards really did a number on her.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Bella, There was no black box in sight when we found you.
That's impossible. I'm positive. I know I had it in the escape elevator.
And there is no escape elevator in Pony Station. None of what you're saying adds up.
But that's impossible. It's just impossible.
Look at me, Bella. Try and focus. What really happened?
What really happened?
Bella, think carefully.
We're going back in. The mannequins represent the bodies then, I guess. Maybe she's perceiving them all as mannequins, like, as part of the Cognito hazard when they're the horror, when they're like the dead bodies.
Fuck, not again.
Where do I go? I will say, I don't like these chase sequences, they're kind of annoying. Where do I go? It's so fast, it's actually insane. Oh my god. That makes no sense though, right? Like, it's just, it feels just completely random.
That much is for certain.
Well, I got through a lot faster than the person in the video I looked at did. They had 30 minutes of that, so count yourselves all lucky.
It's those mannequins again. Where are they heading? But where have all those volunteers gone?
It's like he gets stuck on something. It's like he gets stuck on things. And it's just like... he gives up, maybe? I don't really know. It just seems pure chance. This is good. This is totally fine.
Holy fuck. Guess this is the ending of their performance.
Well, at least they were committed to it, you know?
SCP-701. The Hanged King's Tragedy.
We're not done yet, by the way. Oh, these are all people too, and not like the mannequins from before.
Who's there?
How the fuck is she alive?
What the fuck?
Sacrifice his head and seek redemption with his blood.
Kill him! Kill him! A despicable usurper does not deserve the glorious crown!
What the fuck?
What's going on? It's the goddamn Cognito hazard again. I need to leave right now.
With this, our blood is hanging!
Quick times. These are definitely echoes of what happened, though. This is what happened after the play. But... This is really cool. This makes up for the terrible chase sequence. I hope that thing doesn't show up again. Why did I say that?
With my blood, I serve my king. 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 With my blood,
I don't know why
I
it froze
serve
there.
my king.
Oh, she kills the entity, or she puts a stop to it at least.
Her condition is unstable. I've just injected her with a sedative, but you need to let her rest for a while.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box isn't always a black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box. Got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
I serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice of sin.
The black box has been properly contained at Site 105 and pending further investigation. Above is the full record of the inquiry.
Okay. Oh, is this... Can I click on these? This is the actual description of it. I don't want to read it all here. Agent Q, SCP-701, the Hunger Tragedy, 5-act revenge tragedy from the Carolina era. Yeah, this is basically it. This is literally like the description of the SCP. Okay. We've discussed enough what it is, though. These are literal files from the website that we're copying across here, from the SCP website. And we can submit it. And we're done. How was your first mission, Carl? I was a bit confused at first, but I got over it. Good. I have to admit, you're no worse than I expected. How about taco night for celebration? So, Are we really using a living being as a tool to contain anonymous objects? Anomalous? Anomalous? Hey, MIT boy. I've seen a great many field agents. They're prepared to sacrifice themselves at any time in order to complete a task. Secure, contain, protect. For them, it is a creed worth paying the ultimate price for, and it is our duty to record all of this truthfully and honestly, so that people may remember them forever. I understand. Anyway. You completed your first mission smoothly. We should celebrate. How about going for a drink? Old place. Count me in. Awesome. Let's get drunk. Hey, how about a taco night? Shut up, Stuart. Or a donut night. Celebrate the completion of my first ever archive mission. My colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me, my colleagues in this place. I started to really enjoy all of it. Maybe it was all the drinking. I dreamt I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark and damp and smelled of decay. And in the depths of the darkness, I saw at times 2 red dots monitoring me with a strange dream. Tequila is too strong a drink. I need an espresso to sober me up. Alright, let's see what our next SCP is, I guess. Object is an irregular clay pot with a height of 23 centimeters and diameter of 28 centimeters. Do not be fooled by appearance. It's an organism, a womb. Yes, an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inert perspex disc, sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of testing involving human experimentation with SCP-660. Oh god, there's a lot here. I guess we're going to probably experience this anyway, so... So we're just like creating the website, I guess, that everyone uses for SCPs. Which is interesting. Addendum 143, okay. So these are just like articles, basically, from the SCP Foundation website. I'm just gonna shove them in here. We've got SCP-261, a can of Diet Coke, a small bag of Cheetos, black, a single pack of caffeinated chewing gum packaged in Japanese. What the fuck is this stuff? Yeah, basically I'm updating the files with the addendums and adding stuff into the system, so the records... I mean, I'm an archivist, right? So I'm archiving all the different SCP stuff into these files here. Anyway. Zoe, it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Gent, you're not coming? Nah. Doesn't suit me. What are you talking about? Hi, Carl. We're going to attend the monthly lecture. Monthly lecture? Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture, to share new knowledge and insights pertaining to SCP. For this month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor. He holds a high reputation within the Foundation. Okay, let's go. I'll send you the link to the monthly lecture, just a sec. Okay, so I guess this is our next one. Join conference. I could see, all this seems really plausible within the Foundation lore, like the stuff that's happened so far.
There are many stories in this world. Some
so
are
this is
read
case
widely
3.
all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure.
The tone of each one has been very different as well so far, right?
Will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel.
Gonna be a place for the dragons?
One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you'll practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
This is such a different time.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
One day you'll be in an orchestra, kid. We gonna have a rhythm game? We are. This is gonna be really hard on PC, like, probably almost impossible, I'm gonna be honest with you. Did I do alright?
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
I missed like 2, right?
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Oh shit! Now it's a first person bit again.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it. Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
This is, I don't fucking know. What am I meant to be doing here? I have no idea. Can't select the. Oh, I can. He says every time I do things. Yeah, I want to, but it's not letting me do anything to the wing. There we go. Had to drag it right onto it.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon!
This one's really sad, right? From what I remember. I'm not like super familiar with it, but I think this is gonna be sad.
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to live near a fault zone, but you know.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Come on, you stupid fucking ball. Fuck you up! Especially as you clip through my tent. This could prove to be difficult, guys. There we go.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it. Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow.
I'm having a seizure right now.
And bigger.
Jesus Christ. That was really bad.
At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully. It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was
What does he sound like he's
and
two?
very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea. He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Oh fuck, more of this. I fucked up the last one. It's not the last one, there's more. This is not what I expected from this game, by the way.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends. The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
It's very whimsical, this. Such a different tone.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back
This
into the
this
shape of a
SCP was in
paper
containment
dragon
breach, by the way.
and flew
Just very
into the
briefly.
cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips. Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy days or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
What do you want me to do? I don't know anything about baseball. Oh. Okay.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out.
I think you can get that good at playing penny whistle, to be honest with you. It's got a very limited range of notes. That's it, we covered it.
As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons.
They've been breeding.
They weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other. Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious.
Okay.
Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Alright, that's that one fixed. Oh, they're so cute.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Alright, here we go. One more music section at least. Bullshit. There's plenty of SCPs that are safe and quite adorable in some instances that are contained just because they're abnormal. You know what I mean?
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Yeah, like the tickle monster is a good example of that, actually, yeah.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary.
This SCP is neutralized, right? And we're about to hear about it being neutralized, I'm guessing here.
And we will never never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again. A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered.
Oh yeah, he's been in
He could
quarantine
now
this
play
whole
the
fucking
penny
time.
whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned. Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Okay. Why are there not prompts for most of these? This is really cool though, because it shows like all different sides of like the creatures that the Foundation deals with, right? Like some really interesting stuff. We had like a sort of like weird, sort of dangerous, but like we're not really sure what it is one. We had a really threatening like header entity, and now we have this.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box.
There's the giant.
And a violet lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect.
Oh no!
And the giant had only grown stronger.
Oh no!
It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is going stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years!
Why you stole the radio?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head
Oh,
against
they're
his
so
fingers,
numb!
as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him
Play
something,
your fucking penny whistle.
but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
I don't think so, Daniel. I think that this is completely fucked. Hey, they destroyed the box though, right? He's gonna try and it's gonna be heartbreaking and devastating. I'm not that upset by this, but I understand. It's a pretty sad little story. But this has been an excellent game so far. Just like such a wide variety of stuff. I don't know how many SCPs are in it at the moment, or if they're planning on adding more or whatever. Like I don't really know the situation, but this has got really good production values, and they've really done it. You know, like they've really done like the concept good.
Goodbye, my friend.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel
This is a fairly early SCP in the grand scheme of things as well.
whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Oh, are we gonna have to play one last time? I mean, there's plenty of nice and adorable SCPs out there. Like, if you like puppies, you should look up the puppy machine. It's adorable. This is really difficult to do on a keyboard, by the way. It's like it isn't responsive enough. I think some of my favorite SCPs are. I love loose gink sink ships. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know, SCPs can be good.
The story ends.
And even protect the Earth and stuff in some
You might be
instances.
wondering what happened Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world, just like they promised they would, forever, into eternity.
What a wholesome little story that was. Got the trophy. Here were dragons. Dragons soar. What lovely paper dragons. I love them so much. Me too, but what happened to those cute little ones? They're dead, Cole. SCP-16776 is now being contained at Recreatory Research Institute, where Dr. Daniel is supervising director. The cardboard boxes remain silent. How do you know all this, Kent? I thought you didn't attend the monthly lecture. Under the direction of Dr. Trevor, Gent spent 2 years researching SCP-1762, but he knows far more than we do. Wow. Wow! Hey, I told you all the particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Gent. But really imagining you tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books is kind of adorable. Enough already, I'm getting back to work, but I'm going to stress this point again. The particular SCP did not suit me. I've been here for a month now and I'm entirely adjusted to the job, though the content of my work is to simply process archive files. It is work that will never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are really fascinating. I've been having hallucinations lately. I feel like something is calling to me. A low voice. A voice low and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me. I can't understand a single word they say. In fact, I plan on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. I certainly hope that is the case. All right, we have a safe. It's a perfume bottle that we just need to drop in here. We just copy in some files across here. Submit that one. Then we have just adding some addendums here to SCP-90. Updating its special containment procedures and changing it to CAD class, it looks like. All various busy work type stuff. Here's an article about understanding memetics that we're putting in the system and how, I guess, memetics from different SCPs can affect you and stuff. Moving on. We're out of tasks, so let's have a look. Oh, he sent me a new file. What happened, boss? There's a temporary archive that needs to be sorted. Others are in the field, so you have to take over. Alright, leave it to me. The mission is an emergency call. It's beyond your current level. But your recent performance has proven your ability to accomplish it. You can count on me, boss. Remember, stay sane and always in awe. Alright, get to it then. Alright, we have a new mission. Okay, SCP-239 is the next object. Consciousness intrusion action, SCP-239. This is a report of something to do with 239. I don't know what 239 is. Again, it's another early one though, so I guess we're checking out. Okay. I don't go by the numbers usually when I think of them, by the way, is my main problem. Like, I know a lot of them, but I know them only by their names.
D6744. Please provide your identification code according to the mission letter. 4 and 20 blackbirds.
Tell me, Doc, when was the last time this rag on my head was washed?
D6744. According to the 7th edition of the Security Regulation Amendment, you must first provide your identification code. Otherwise, you will be executed.
Jesus.
Alright. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You're a real fan of these formalities. Everything's got to be right by the book with you. Oh, God. Fuck.
Mike Donald, consciousness intrusion expert, former leader of MTF UP2, codename Spider. Now, level D
Oh shit, so we
personnel,
used to be like an MTF
number
member, but now we're D-class because something happened?
6744.
Enough with these damn formalities. Just what the hell you want me to do?
D6744, do you know about the Witch Plan?
I've heard the name, that's all.
The plan is under the direct command of O5. Every last detail of the plan is protected by the strictest confidential terms.
So what?
D6744, what you're about to witness is top secret information of the Foundation.
Holy shit.
The hell is going on?
A few hours ago, something went wrong with the Witch Plan experiment. The energy of the human anomaly, SCP-239, is out of control and has begun diffusing outward, disintegrating everything it touches.
You guys seriously never cease to amaze me.
SCP-239 is now a ticking time bomb. She could go off at any moment. D6744, I need you to enter the consciousness of SCP-239 to stop this bomb from exploding.
The neural key is fully charged and ready to enter the target consciousness space.
Begin the program.
So we're going inside 239's brain to try and calm her down.
744. We don't have much time left.
3, 2, inside.
This is definitely going back to creepy territory a bit here.
D6744, can you hear me?
Son of a bitch! Fuck you!
The situation is urgent. If you were still the way you used to be, you would have done the same.
Hello there?
Hi!
Hey, wait!
D6744, what did you see?
A little girl, but she ran away when she saw me.
That little girl is SCP-239. What else have you discovered?
A music box?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Help me.
The girl's consciousness is severely damaged. That probably explains her total loss of energy control.
Then how should we proceed?
By playing a music box.
I'll have to enter her preconscious. If there's a solution to this, it's gonna be in there.
Good. D6744, you really are the right person for this mission. D6744, I must remind you, SCP-239 is no ordinary girl. She is uniquely dangerous. Do not forget.
Yeah, I got it. I'm dangerous too, don't forget.
So Keda means that it's uncontainable. Right, it's not. It doesn't have to do with threat levels. You can have a Keda SCP that isn't dangerous, but you can't hold in one place because it teleports everywhere, for example.
Ladybug, time clocks, summer, bird, movie, snake, cry,
What the fuck is this shit?
eagle, 16, eternal blood, science,
Experiments, it looks like.
stone green, touch, move.
Oh, this is bad.
Holy mother of...
Touch my butt! Oh god, it's right behind me. My bum! Oh, we made it. Link all fragments in the correct order. Lines cannot intersect. Fragments can be only linked once. Oh, I see. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm an idiot. There we go.
I'm Dr. Pierce. We are now conducting ability control test number 125 of SCP-239. Okay, let us begin.
There's a bunch of new class types that have been added recently.
Set voltage strength to 30 kilovolts. Power on.
I didn't mean to look at this right now. Let's watch this first.
SCP-239. Move the target object to the designated location.
Ability control test number 125 has failed.
The voltage intensity must be insufficient. I'll need a new test site, along with new equipment that can handle a greater voltage load.
She probably wasn't too keen on that anyway. To activate a target's higher level reality distortion capabilities while ensuring the external forces can be directly intervened with and manipulated. Conduct in-depth research and testing on the following hypothesis. High voltage stimuli encourage alpha brainwave divergence to induce the formation of a reality distortion field. The actual observed effects of reality distortion force under various voltages will be tracked and recorded, and the correlation curve graph between them will be established. The experiment shall use pulse voltage stimulation as the primary method with a pulse voltage range. During the experiment, SCP-239's reality distortion capabilities have been deemed qualified when receiving a stimulus involving the following words: rainstorm, butterfly, fan. With these observations in mind, future experiments shall continue to employ these words to further test correlation amongst related speech sounds, impulse voltage, and ARB development. I mean, they were basically torturing her, let's be real.
So tired. Sleep. Let me sleep. Just a while.
Quick plug, by the way, guys. We have a very awesome stream today. If you're enjoying it, please consider subbing or gifting some subs. We're in the last like 50 subs of the Resident Evil 4 goal for next month. So consider subscribing if you want to help us out and help us hit the goal. We're so close to hitting it. Be awesome to hit it ASAP.
Bird's Nest calling D6744. Do you copy?
Copy.
The energy of SCP-239 is still diffusing outward. What's your situation?
Situation's more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna need more time.
Be quick about it.
I got it. Quit rushing me.
Have you heard?
Heard what?
O5 is displeased with the slow progress of Dr. Pierce's experiments. They've appointed a new director to take over the project.
You sure it's not just a rumor? Today's morning session was chaired by Dr. Pierce.
It's true. Trust me. If I'm being honest, I don't really like Dr. Pierce. Something about him, you know, just gives me the creeps.
He's coming. Stop.
Got... Okay. Doesn't seem that interesting or relevant to anything. Oh god, that thing is going to be back in here. Okay. Oh god.
How are the preparations for the experiment coming along?
Equipment's been checked. Everything is ready.
Good. Anything to be aware of?
Sam went to the counseling room after yesterday's experiment.
Give him an injection of amnestic agent, and let Arthur take his place.
I will say as well, right? It feels like a different team made every section. That probably isn't the case, but they feel so different, like in their tone and approach to stuff. It's very interesting. Like, I don't think I've played a game that feels so, like, different on that scale, you know?
Try again. Set voltage strength to 250 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce,
Oh, they wanted
the
to
heart
move the
rate
car.
of SCP-239 has now exceeded 160. Her physiological indicators are quickly approaching their limit. Perhaps we should consider pausing for a while.
Continue. Pressurize. Set to 250 kilovolts. Go. Now. SCP-239. Pay close attention to my instructions. Crush that car in front of you.
This is really, really shitty. I mean, I know the Foundation does shitty stuff all the time, but...
What's the meaning of this?
Sean Pierce.
Violet.
Long time, Sean. What's it been? 7 years?
I've got no time to play catch-up with you. Not a great first impression you're leaving either. Barging into my lab and interfering with my experiments. According to Foundation security regulations, I could have you detained, you know.
Still the same old temper. You haven't changed one bit, Sean. Well, if you want to talk business, then let's talk business. You should have a look at this first.
People can be SCP, yeah. No. There's a lot of SCP that are people.
This is O5's mandate. Effective immediately. Witch plan and all SCP-239 experiments will be led by me.
No, that's... No! This is a mistake! It's not possible!
Don't take it personal, Sean. The simple fact is that the development of SCP-239 is moving too slow. They want a more ambitious approach. A new process, if you will.
A new process? What new process? Just what do you know about process? Please, Violet, enlighten me.
Sean, let us end our bickering with this. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
Now kiss me, you fool. One of the SCPs is called like Reluctant Dimension Hopper, and it's just a guy who teleports through other dimensions without any control, and he always has to like he always comes back into our reality like somewhere else and gets taken back to like the SCP Federal Foundation. He always brings himself back there because they look after him, but he sees some crazy shit. The O5 Council Foundation has entrusted Dr. Violet Tateau as the new principal investigator of this SCP-239 project, replacing Dr. Sean Pierce. The authority of this position shall include the transfer of personnel within the project, the formulation of the project development method, the signing of documents and handling of matters pertaining to research activities. The authorization order shall be recognized effective immediately. Okay, so I can't go through the doors. I guess I need this.
Bird's Nest, do you copy?
Copy, loud and clear.
Just what exactly is Witch Plan?
That's not your concern. Focus on the mission at hand. Stop the spread of energy diffusion released by SCP-239, and do it quick.
Yeah, sure.
And the SCP Foundation will do utterly terrible things all the time in the name of containment or experiments. Like, you only have to look at the Wives of the Scarlet King and the things they do to to the last one. It's very, very, very messed up shit. Alright, an employee ID card, probably up there. For, to contain the deer god, or at least give it the illusion that it's contained, because it actually isn't contained. This looks like an employee key card, but I can't take it. But, for the deer god, they, like, actually have to, like, sacrifice and eat babies, I believe, as part of its containment procedures. Oh, yeah. That's what I need to do. Oh, I have to do this one without help? There we go. That wasn't that difficult.
Tattoo. The storybooks and toys we ordered have arrived at C3 warehouse.
Good. How's the containment room remodeling coming along?
The bed and daily necessities are all in place. The demolition of the ARB potential development plan will be completed next.
Good and good. Now, how about the formal meeting with our little princess?
I'm guessing things are gonna go to shit rapidly here. I mean, they've obviously pissed her enough and tortured her enough, this girl, that she's completely fucking gonna, like, potentially destroying the entire world.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hold on a second. I'm not gonna hurt you. God damn it.
Monsters. Scared. Scared.
When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine something beautiful, and those terrible things will disappear.
Who are you?
My name is Violet Tattoo. You can just call me Violet. I will take care of you from now on. No one will hurt you ever again.
That might be bullshit.
Alright. That's it for today's bedtime story.
Bye.
We'll have a little test tomorrow. You need your rest.
Afraid. Sleep. Nightmares.
SCP-239. Are you afraid of having nightmares again?
Yes. Afraid.
Just remember what I told you. When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine your little friends in the stories all running out of their books to come play with you. Then you won't be afraid. Get some sleep now. Remember to imagine those beautiful images.
Close eyes. Imagine. Imagine. Beautiful images.
I'm pretty sure the governments all around the world fund the SCP Foundation, right? Isn't that a thing?
A long time ago, there was a robin. It wanted a home of its own. But what should a home look like? It decided to ask other animals.
I'm not sure I want to fuck with an elephant. Select the part to be adjusted. Oh, I see. That is definitely not right. That is right.
says the house should have very strong floors. Strong enough to support my weight. The robin shakes his head. The cheetah stops its hunting. It pulls back and whispers, "There should be beautiful spotted curtains to block out the harsh sun."
So what is she thinking of? Is that becoming reality?
The giraffe speaks.
Because she's a reality
real
bender, right?
high. The house should have a high roof, and plates should hang from the ceiling. The robin flaps its wings and flies away. The hippos let out a loud yawn. The house should be built in a pool, so we can bathe anytime and sleep anytime. The robin shakes off the water droplets and flies away.
Control robin flight. Oh, it's Flappy Bird. Fuck. Still quite a long way to go, guys. Plenty of time for me to fuck this up completely. Alright, just gotta focus, be one with the robin, and everything's gonna be fine. There we go.
To a small hill.
That was nice and easy.
The lion's family lives. The lion says, "My home is vast and boundless, and the whole prairie is my home." The robin shakes its head and flies away. It flies and flies, and finally it lands on the back of a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros says, "Everyone travels with all sorts of strange questions inside. But after
Can't run
traveling
anymore for some
far
reason, by the
and
way.
long enough, the answer that everyone finds is that the truth is not far, for it lays within our very hearts."
Adorable.
Robin, what kind of home do you want? The robin says, "The home I want is..."
I feel really bad for this kid.
SCP-239, what are you doing? What's going on here? What's happening? SCP-239, we have to work and rest according to plan.
But
Alex, clear up the mess.
At once, Director.
What's she done?
This is all for your own good. You must be obedient and complete tomorrow's test. After that, I'll give you a gift.
A gift?
All right. Back to sleep now, SCP-239.
It's so weird to just call, like, a child that name as well, you know what I mean? I know they do that with everything, but it is weird. So there's a humanoid sector as well, where they keep humanoid SCPs.
Their abilities are evolving more quickly than anticipated. The commissioning of the experimental site must be completed at once. The formal presentation is next week.
I'll see to it, Director. What shall we do with these creations of SCP-239?
Oh, Jesus!
Destroy them.
She's making this shit? Is she trying to, like, make friends? Looks like she is. She's trying to make friends, but they're like... She's, like, bending reality to do it.
A gift for me. Happy.
We're missing one more piece of the music box after this.
Hey, you there? D6744 calling Bird's Nest. D6744 calling Bird's Nest.
Are we trapped in here?
What the hell are these guys up to?
Well, last bit. Let's go.
Director Tattoo. The experimental site has been fully prepared. The report may begin at any time.
Excellent. If today's experiment goes smoothly, I will have full control over which plan. Go. Check again to be sure that everything is in place. There can be no omissions.
At once, Director.
Violet! I've got to have a word with you. Just one quick moment.
Dr. Pierce, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment. We'll be presenting Witch Plan's progress to the O5 Council shortly.
Right, yes, that's just it. Listen, SCP-239's abilities are greater than you could ever imagine. She is infinitely more powerful now than when she was born. Your experimental procedures lack the proper controls. Any mistake, no matter how minuscule, could have irreversible consequences.
Dr. Pierce, let us not forget that it was your previous missteps that caused us to miss the ideal incubation period for SCP-239. If we don't cultivate her using my method, the window of opportunity will be closed for good.
But listen, if you go about it using your method, you will repeat the accident that happened 7 years ago. You do remember, don't you? Heisenberg, Freeman, Claire?
Enough, Sean! Don't you dare bring up their names. Sean, the progress of civilization has always come with sacrifices. You don't get one without the other. To have the chance to harness the abilities of SCP-239, no price is too great.
Violet, you are playing with fire.
Dr. Pierce, it's time. I suggest you go to the first floor to get front row seats to civilization's next leap of progress.
Violet!
This is not going to go well.
Listen to me! Violet!
Probably should heed his warnings, I'm going to go and say. I'm going to go out on a limb. Basically, they're having a, perform miracles. Resurrect dead creatures, create a fig tree, turn living things into molecules. Yeah, they wanted to do things. Oh, God.
I am Violette Tattoo, and this is the meter test part 1. SCP-239, do you remember our friend here? The little robin with the pretty feathers?
Oh, the bird's dead. They killed the bird, and now she's going to resurrect it. They are literally playing God in this instance. Holy shit.
Good, SCP-239. Very well done. Alright, let's continue with part 2. Now we need to give the robin a home.
A home?
Yes, a home. Just like in the storybook. The robin needs a tree to call home. So let's give him a big tree.
Robin, home. Not the tree.
SCP-239, you just need to listen and follow my orders. Come on now. Let's give our good friend the robin a big tree.
Home. Not tree.
SCP-239, I need you to follow orders and make a tree. SCP-239, if you don't follow orders, there will be no more nice things for you. No toys, no storybooks, no pretty decorations.
God, she's fucking... This is awful.
Cold, ugly room. You don't want that, do you?
No. No.
Then make the goddamn tree for me. Everyone, no need to panic. This is all standard. SCP-239 will have a slight effect on the current when using her abilities. It's perfectly normal.
I don't think so. Is this where everything goes to shit?
Very well done, SCP-239. Good. Perfect.
She can't control it. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what would be a really cool SCP to get stuck in for like a video game? Would be Jungle in a Jar.
Sean! The backup door outside. Help me open it. Come on, quick!
I don't think Sean's gonna help you.
Stop it, SCP-239. That's an order. Stop now. God have mercy. God damn it! Why won't it open? Sean? Sean! The backup door outside. Help me open it.
He's not gonna open it,
Come
is
on,
he? He's gonna be
quick.
like, fuck you.
Violet, I told you you were playing with fire.
Cut the bullshit and let me out. She's lost her mind. What are you doing? Open it. Open the damn thing.
No, Violet. I can't.
What do you mean?
Gotta keep it contained.
SCP-239 is out of control. Why would I open the gate?
What the fuck are you saying? Open it.
You're right, Violet. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who...
Oh, get wrecked!
Talking crazy, Sean. This is not that. Open the fucking thing.
An accident of this magnitude. It's just what I need to prove myself.
Sean, don't think like that. We can work together. We'll do it your way. Your rules, your method. Whatever you want. Or we'll do... I know. I'll quit. I'll resign. Which
She's just begging for her life now.
I will use these learnings to improve the plan and equipment. I've never been so certain of success.
No, Sean. Let's not think like that. Let's talk things through.
You have proven invaluable, Violet. You will not die in vain.
No, Sean, no, you fucking Sean. I quit. Sean, you should...
She got destroyed at a molecular level, like the final part of the thing. Do I have to go in here? Oh no, I have to pick up the last bit of the music box is what I need to do.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, there's another bit. There is still more.
D6744. The energy output is getting out of hand. How much longer?
So this is the witch plan, huh? Are we anything more than tools to you?
Jesus.
It's not about that. This is about saving the world. Either you fix this, or we're all screwed.
That's what I'm doing.
Then move your ass and do it already.
Get your ass to Mars.
Yeah, suck my nuts.
Don't know why I think
Quitting
that every
the
time I
Foundation
hear
was
ass,
the
sorry.
best damn decision of my life.
What?
I now
Okay.
present to you the ARB Potential Development Device 2.0. This device is capable of not only better stimulating the potential of abnormal objects, but can also automatically turn on the respective electric field control, so long as the abnormal objects exceed the preset amplitude. This will ensure that the experiment is foolproof, with zero chance of runaway. The tragedy of Directed Tau 2 cannot be repeated. We must learn from our mistakes. We must not forget the enormous power of SCP-239. And we must treat security as a top priority. Otherwise, all of this will be for nothing. Do not forget the credence we live by. Secure, contain, protect. This we must uphold at every turn.
This is so good. Like, each story is so well done, and each part of the game is so well put together. Like, I don't think I've ever played... There is no SCP game as good as this. It's just great.
I'm sorry.
Hi, hello. It's okay. I just want to talk.
No. Stay away.
What happened? It's not your fault. Oh, shit.
This came out like 2 weeks ago.
I am Dr. Sean Pierce. December 25th, 2005. 1630 hours. This is the first experiment of ARB Plan 2.0. SCP-239. We will repeat the previous tests first.
Experiment 1. Strength test. Pass rate of 95%.
Voltage strength 600 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Crush the car in front of you.
Oh, I'm playing as her. I'm playing as the little girl now. This reminds me of Beyond Two Souls a bit.
Test completed. Pass.
Good. Go on.
Experiment 2. Control test. Pass rate of 87%.
Voltage strength 700 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Put the fragments on the ground back together.
Here we go. What am I doing here? Oh, I see. We're sucking it all up. I guess we didn't do it? I don't know. Oh, I guess we did.
We'll now begin the new test.
Experiment 3. Creation test. Pass rate indeterminate.
Voltage strength 800 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Reassemble this junk into a truck. A real, operational truck. Not some fancy replica. Very well done. Amazing. Move on.
This is gonna suck.
I know where the problem is. Do I need to shock you again? Amazing. Move on.
There's no way we're gonna do this. I think that's on purpose, though.
Dr. Pierce, our equipment can't handle that much current.
Damn it. I'm the one who's in charge of this experiment. 950 kilovolts. Now! Power on!
Afraid. Close eyes. Imagine. Imagine. Beautiful.
I feel so bad for her. Holy shit. This is so fucked.
What the hell is this? Damn it! Stop trying to play violent tricks on me! I know how to deal with your useless imagination. Increase the voltage.
Oh, fuck me.
1000 kilovolts.
Yeah, he was the electric guy from the first chase sequence, because that's how she perceives him.
Security threshold. If left to overload, the device could explode at any moment.
Get the hell out of here! Come on. This is for victory! Do not fail me!
I mean, there's no way I was doing that. That was, like, impossibly fast. Probably gonna get chased here, I'm guessing, by the thing. Which sucks, because the chase sequences in this game so far have been really fucking bad. Well, I'm dead. I didn't know there was more than one, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Maybe I can just get here and do it. Yeah, I did it anyway. I think we may have finished. It's got a trophy.
D6744. Nicely done.
Hold on.
The outflow of energy of SCP-239 has subsided and is now beginning to dissipate. We have regained control.
Just hold on.
Again, a job well done. The synapse is now ready to be disconnected.
Can you just hold the fuck on and listen for a damn change?
What's the matter?
The problem hasn't yet been solved. She's still lost deep in her mental anguish.
I don't like hat.
That's not our concern. The crisis has been averted. Innumerable lives have been saved. Your mission is complete.
My mission's not complete until she is stable.
Compassion in times of desperation leads only to the destruction of yourself.
3 minutes. You owe me that much. For all this you owe me. I can enter her subconscious and fix this. 3 minutes.
Very well. I'll disconnect the synapse in 3 minutes. If you're not back, then so be it. I will show no compassion.
What a lovely guy. Probably gonna be the dude here, I'm gonna guess.
Team Honey Badger has entered the value anomaly area. Now quickly approaching.
The amniotic fluid has broken. Sent to delivery room 2.
Oh, fuck me. Like, these can only really go there, right? God damn it, this is much harder. Nah. Fuck. Did it? Yeah! I did it. Don't care about this right now if we're on a time limit.
What's going on? The needles on these readers are all over the place.
I don't know, but my watch has stopped working too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Maternal dystocia, profuse bleeding. Send to operating room now.
This is her birth, yeah.
Value fluctuation increasing. Team Honey Badger approaching target.
Heart rate 100. Blood pressure normal.
Hemostat.
Target confirmed. Containment operations ready.
Jesus Christ, this is fucked.
Witch Hunt commence.
Oh no. Hang on, where's the other blue one? I'm being an idiot.
Congratulations, a lovely princess with beautiful blue eyes. You thought of a good name for her?
She is my little angel. Secret.
Target SCP-239 has been contained.
Jesus Christ. That is so fucked.
SCP-239! 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 That's an order! SCP-239! That's an order! SCP-239! Do as I say! SCP-239! Do as I say! Come on! Do it! Come on, do it! SCP-239! SCP-239! SCP-239!
Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. Maybe you weren't meant for this world.
Close eyes. Imagine.
This is really fucking sad. Holy shit. It's done so well.
Beautiful. Images. The robin says, the home I want, my home is squishy all over, with shiny warm lights and no more cold steel. Filled all the way with beautiful star stickers. And colorful lights everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere I go, they twinkle, twinkle like little eyes. So many good books, with the cutest animals inside. They only say nice things to me. They always want to chat with me. So many beautiful decorations, a soft bed, mountains of toys. I can play all day, anywhere I want. I'll have my favorite toy, a beautiful carousel. I'll ride and ride, and it will take me anywhere. There, I will not be yelled at. I will not be punished. I can sing as much as I like. I hope so much to live here forever. My home, Seguros' home.
Got the trophy, Dream Home.
Oh, my head.
Take a deep breath. Just some minor side effects from the forced disconnection.
She's not coming back.
What?
In the end, she chose to shut off her subconscious. She'll sleep forever, like a plant.
Maybe that's for the best. Anyways, our primary concern is the incident report. It'll require some brainstorming.
Not my concern.
I'll arrange for someone to take you back. See you on the next mission.
Not in this lifetime.
I think they blew up the base. Right? I think the implication was that everyone just got killed. Well done, young man. Thank you. With the reality distorting anomaly classified as Keter, it would seem keeping the subject in a state of comatose is the only viable solution. You're right, this place is not what I thought it was. I'm still learning to understand and abide by the rules. When I handed you this task, I was frankly rather worried about whether or not you'd be able to complete it. It seems you are ready. What do you mean? Carl, someone wants to talk to you. Hello, Carl. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is who you are. Carl is just a name, a symbol. I'm the one who will guide your answers. What should I do? First, you need to complete some warm-up exercises. Take the elevator to the 15th floor. Okay, so we're now going to our top secret meeting that I can't remember where we need to go, but it is. Go to the elevator, take elevator sector B24. Oh, wow. Okay, it just loaded. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm getting teleported. I've no idea if this is the final one or anything like that, but it is what it is. Enter room and wait for work notification. Hello?
Carl, you'll have to follow my instructions. Do exactly as I say. There is an access card on the desk. Take it and exit through the door on the other side. The passcode is 0426.
Okay.
Find room B426 and run the program on the computer.
We've got a bread ad. Multigrain toast, healthy eating, live well. Don't break bread in the lounge. Don't you feel nausea yet? 0426. And here's our clearance badge. Alright, Zone B. The experiment involves relevant content. Okay. B426, so it's probably this way, right? It is this way. We do have really oddly sounding little Pete's. I guess because we've been playing a variety of characters, I never noticed it before, but this character does have little baby feet. This doesn't look good, by the way. Just for the record, I don't like this. Hi. Please log in with access card. Authorize, you may proceed. Item number SCP-426, object class Euclid, confidentiality level 3. So 426 is our next one. All non-level D staff covered in this manual have had their identities obscured. The events recorded in this manual can be accessed via the digital library. Level 3, authorization required. Use of this manual covered by the confidentiality clause. Any staff found in breach of the clause will be subject to immediate demotion. Confirm. SCP-426 safety instructions. What the fuck is this? Description. Test subject D081, named Jason Griess, is a 28-year-old black male in good health with no history of mental illness. He was sentenced to life imprisonment for murder, nicknamed Chimney. His psychological condition was normal before he entered Site Redacted. However, he developed negative and pessimistic tendencies while in prison, along with severe symptoms of nicotine addiction. Physical examination records showed that D081 did not acquire any physical disabilities. Jaded, skeptical, and exhausted, life and living are tough when being awake and sleep are no longer regular. Only the number of cigarettes left. Oh my god, this is so hard to read. Left can give me a general sense of time. Only smoking can get me out of bed. Okay? This is not what I expected. So this is like fucking Prison Architect. One small single bed, but cozier than the one in jail. They didn't even provide a mirror, but I don't need to see my face. I have no idea what 426 is, by the way. I need to smoke on the toilet first. Okay, well, just do that then. Why can't I smoke on the toilet? Got the cigarette pack, there we go. Alright. At least you're still alive. That's right, man. I've been paying attention. You know, I can feel your life energy. What? Not just yours, but all lives. The transitions that happen. Making the most of life transitions is a beautiful thing, and they exist in abundance here. What the fuck are you talking about? They always lead to unknown opportunities where everything is uncertain. I can see the man-made chaos, distorted by another force that can't be called life. Idiot. Anyway, at least you're still alive. Yeah, what a great ending. D081, time for your task. Let me finish a cigarette. Come on, give me a break. I always follow orders, don't I? I don't even smoke anymore. I can't even smoke anymore. Hurry up. Damn it. Okay, where am I going? I mean, I guess this way, right? I do like just the sheer variety of styles in this. Get ready. I get it. Security check. What can you detect in this thing anyway? No weapons, no metal, no smoking in the observation room. No smoking? You have something against me? Huh? Shows hands. D081. I can hear you. What do you want me to do this time? There's a room on the bottom floor. Your task is to enter the room and observe the objects on the table. Come back and report your findings once you've completed the observation. Do you understand? SCP Foundation is full of fucking freaks. Jesus, I'll never get used to this. They can't make this something less gross. Are you kidding me? Yo, Doctor, hello, can you hear me? There's nothing wrong, right? It is a toaster. I know this SCP now. This is bad, by the way. This guy is probably not making out of this situation alive, just for the record, guys. How do I get in? Do I get in? Aha. Had to lower it first, of course. Looks like what I need to observe is in here. What the hell is this? I'll have a cigarette first. Where are my cigarettes? Ha! I'll never guess where I hid my cigarettes. Damn, that's good. D081, return to the lab and report it to the doctor. You can start reporting. Well, on the table, I'm a toaster. I'm about 7 inches wide and 6 inches tall, and I'm made of stainless steel. Anything else? What else? I'm not sure what else you want me to say. Anything else? I'm not sure what else you want me to say. I'm a toaster. Put bread in my slot and I'll make a perfect fucking piece of toast. Good. You can go back to your room now. Good. What did I just say? Alright, where the fuck is my cell then? If I shouldn't be here. There's people in all these other cells. Hey, how sweet do you like your lemonade? I can make it, man. Any way you like. You're bleeding. What? So you don't want any lemonade? That's enough. This moron's gonna die if nobody takes care of him. You came back alive. Give me the rest of your cigarettes, Chimney. You don't look good, man. You want to die? Well. Hey, Chimney, there's something different. Some wonderful smell on you. What is it? I sense it now. You're gonna experience a new life. A different kind of existence. Thanks, Don. Shit, that sounds fucked up, man. You've changed. You're no longer bound by limitations. There's no beginning and no end, only chaos. Could you shut up? Is this the end of life? I don't know. Maybe you're evolving. Why am I even trying to understand what you're saying? You're feeling different now, right? I do feel strange. I think I'm just tired. Life needs motivation. Maybe you just need a cigarette. Fuck. A cigarette? No. I don't need a cigarette. I need to charge up. Because I'm a toaster. I need to be plugged in to start working. Wow, I'm a toaster. It feels so good. What was I doing? I need to charge. Yes, I gotta charge myself up. Damn, there's no plug. They gave me all these cigarettes, but no plug. Maybe I can make one myself. Got a piece of cloth. Got a piece of iron pipe. I need to figure out how to make a plug. Choose 2 of 4. Good, this is it. I can't wait to charge up. So this SCP makes you think you are a toaster to the point where you kill yourself. DO-081 observed SCP-426 closely for about 30 minutes. During questioning, he could only provide a first-person description of SCP-426. D-081 returned to his cell and began experiencing hallucinations, believing that he was a toaster. SCP-426. D-081 died of electrocution after plugging in a self-made metal object into a socket because he felt that he required charging. Alright, here's the next one. Test subject is Z082, named Dorothy Wilson. They're a 65-year-old white female with no history of mental illness. D082's psychological evaluation results were unknown when she entered Site Redacted. The analysis shows that she is mentally strong and resistant to interrogation. She has caused several cellmates to commit suicide, and several guards to betray the redacted prison institution. Z082 was diagnosed with lymphoma cancer before she was recruited by the Foundation. She was cleared for testing after we confirmed that her lymphoma cancer would not affect her SCP-426 test. Mrs. Wilson. What happened, dear? I fell asleep. I'm sorry, maybe I misheard, but you were shouting. How rude of me. What was I yelling about? Every time I fall asleep, I think I'll never wake up again. You were yelling, bread? Give me bread? I dreamt about my children. Whenever I think of them, it fills me with regret for what I did. 7 months ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Wilson. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I came here on my own free will, you know. I think of this as a kind of redemption. Sorry, we can't chat anymore. I can tell you more about my children next time. People should take care of how they look, even when they're old. I wish everyone thinks like this. Maybe I should return the stolen access card under the pillow. Or maybe not. D082, it's time for your task. Hello, young man. You don't look very happy today. What happened? I'm not going back to that empty room for another day, am I? I know I shouldn't complain, but it's awfully boring. Don't mind me nagging. You know, I don't have much time left. Alright, off we go. You've had such a wide variety of different games here as well. Prepare for security check. You're always scanning. You don't trust me? Alright, it seems like you don't want to talk today. Probably because he knows you're fucking dangerous as fuck, apparently. Good morning, Dr. H. D082. My dear, you can call me Dottie. You will be in the innermost room today. Your task is to observe the object on the table. Then come back to report your findings. You really should be more clear about these tasks, but this one sounds simple enough. Just as well, I might not be able to stand for too long. Oh my, what a terrible smell. Why don't they use a nice lavender scent? You can't run as these characters, by the way, guys. This is their max speed. This looks familiar. I'm sure the empty room I was in before is just next door. I remember I need to observe. Yes, just observe. Oh, it's my tinnitus flaring up? Or did I just hear something wonderful? can start your report. To be honest, I'm not sure this is what you need, dear. Start your report. Well, I'm a toaster, about this wide and this high. And my youngest daughter uses the same model as me. Oh, I'm teal green. I think I look good in this color. Yes, I like this coat of paint. I think I can still work. What else? That's all I can say, sorry. I'm not as observant as I used to be. Good, you can go back to your room now. Thank you, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Miss Wilson, how are you feeling? I don't know. I mean, how'd you feel after that task? Oh, I feel not too bad. Yes, I feel like I'm good. That's great, Mrs. Wilson. To be honest, I was a little worried. I thought, I feel good. I feel great. Yes, wonderful. I have to do something. What do you mean you have to do something? Miss Wilson? Mrs. Wilson? You know what? There's been a little voice in my head. I think it's time for me to fulfill my duty. I'm a toaster. Time to get to work. There's no plug in this cell, but there is bread. There's not enough bread to toast. Found the stolen access card. Are we gonna go and kill ourselves by eating excessive amounts of bread? Yes, we are. Bread! I can toast any kind of bread there is! Bread! Work! This is not enough, I can toast more! Bread! Work! This is not enough, I can toast more! No problem for me, I'm the best model ever made! Work! More bread! Oh, why is this bread taking so long to toast? Test report D082. Observe the object closely for blank minutes. 5 minutes later, she could only provide, thank you, Sally, a first-person description of SCP-426. D082 began to develop hallucinations 50 minutes after returning to her cell. She believed that she was a toaster, SCP-426, and that she needed to toast bread. She died of internal bleeding due to acute gastric dilation. The autopsy found 16 kilograms of undigested bread in her stomach. We got another one. This is the 6th experiment. What D083, named Adam Maria, is a 38-year-old white male with no history of mental illness. He was sentenced to life imprisonment.
Oh yeah, resub!
Thank you, love. His psychological evaluation results showed that he had irritable, violent, and manic tendencies before entering. Site redacted. Remarks D083 yelled, "I'm a toaster, my insides need to be cleaned after coming into contact with SCP-426. Blank times. He then swallowed 550 milliliters of dishwashing liquid and fell into a coma. It's uncertain at this time whether the effects of SCP-426 are still active. Observation is still underway." Damn it. Fuck all of you. D083, you're awake. Get yourself ready for the lab. What the hell am I doing here? What did you do to me? No one's done anything to you. That's convincing. Do you think I'm a fucking idiot? After the task, you drank industrial-strength dishwashing liquid. What the hell are you talking about? Don't fuck with me. I'll kick your goddamn ass. D083, what are you? What are you? I'm your fucking grandpa, that's what I am, and I'm gonna knock your teeth one by fucking one. D083, come out and get ready for the lab. Right, so this guy's been affected by it before. Damn, why am I dizzy? I don't feel right. It feels like part of my brain is missing. Like I'm, like...
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Like I should be a toaster.
Toaster. I am a toaster.
Okay. Okay. Tick, tick, tock, tick, tock. D03, what are you? Feeling dizzy with a headache. I'm a good toaster. Fuck, my head hurts. Where am I? I should be... I've been so confused lately. D083. Hey, you old fucker. Do you remember what you did after your last task? D083, are you willing to observe the test subject? Listen here, I ain't gonna do shit no more. Just kill me now, you bastards. Fuck, my head's gonna explode, shit! Guard, send D083 back to his room for observation. Yes, Doctor. Damn it, I've had enough, you old fucker. Oh, I can't run. Return to your living quarters, I guess. Shit, what's wrong with me? I shouldn't be like this. I should be...
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
I should be a toaster.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
D083, do you have anything to report? Come on, man, I'm broken. Broken. The doctor wants to know how you're feeling. I'm definitely broken. I don't think I can toast any more bread. Bread? Do you have a screwdriver? There's something seriously wrong with me. Do you need to go to the clinic? Open the door, I need to be fixed. Oh my god, bread! I'll try and toast this bread. That way I know if I'm really broken. Damn it, let go. Oh my god. He just killed the guard. There's something wrong with me. This is bad. Oh no. I'm a rampaging toaster! Stop everything now. D083 can kill you now. I'm broken. D083, what are you? I'm not a good baby bear toaster. I can't toast anymore, but I can fix myself.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Well, he's dead. Test report. After the previous observation, experiment was interrupted. D083 claimed he was a baby bear toaster and suffered from internal damage. He requested repairs. On the way to the clinic, D083 behaved aggressively and attacked the guard with a lethal weapon. He cut open his abdomen and claimed there were breadcrumbs jammed inside. D083 eventually died of excessive bleeding. Special containment procedures. I had to be locked in a room without any windows so nobody can see me. The door to my room must be labelled without my ID number and personal details to prevent the spread of my symptoms. Only staff at level 3 and above are aware of my existence and particularly my properties. Hello, I'm SCP-426. I must be introduced this way in order to prevent ambiguity. I'm an ordinary toaster able to toast bread when supplied with electricity. However, when any human mentions me, they inadvertently refer to me in the first person. Despite all attempts, there is yet to be a way to speak or write about me in the third person. After running several tests with Level D prisoners, the Foundation has determined that SCP-426 causes severe mental harm to humans. It has henceforth been defined as an info hazard. Thank you for reading the SCP-426 Safety Manual. Secure, contain, protect. Okay, well, that was that section done.
Carl, next comes the final choice.
What?
There are two doors in front of you. One red.
Is this the Matrix?
If you want to give up and leave, go through the red door. The past few months will have been like a dream. remember nothing after waking. And this road will
I mean, we're going through the blue door, guys, obviously.
You go through the blue door. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Leave. Or stay. The choice is your own.
All right.
Good job, Carl. I'm glad you made it through. Have you ever felt like there were memories in your head of things you never experienced? Whispers of people you never met? These were not hallucinations. They're your actual memories. Carl, you are not a rookie at all.
Holy
You
shit.
are a member of Mega 5. You always have been. My name is Marion Wheeler, Captain of Mega 5. Welcome back, Gardner Carl. Now, we need to talk about 55.
Is this gonna be the end? Oh, that's the end! Are you fucking kidding me? No! I want more! This was so good! Was this a demo? No, because this was like 5 hours long. We just finished it today. All right. Let's just let this play out. So, I'll give my little review of this, by the way. This was probably... No, it's not even probably. This is the best SCP game that's ever been made. It is like a collection of different SCP stories all in one, and they all feel really different and unique. They have different gameplay styles. They have different, like, you know, like plots to them, and everything feels just really, really good. For those of you who missed this on stream, first of all, we had... What the fuck was the first one, chat, actually? Oh, yeah, the first one was like an SCP-7000 and something, and it's like a desert that has like sentient phone cables in it that like kill people and absorb them into like the wire system, it seemed like. Then after that, we had the Han King's Tragedy, which was like a straight up like horror section. It was very visceral and scary and over the top. Then we had There Be Dragons, which is about the origami dragons, which was very like touching and whimsical and bittersweet. It was like a visual novel with like small interactive bits. Then we had The Witch Child, which was really, really fucked up and dark, but not in the same way as the Han King's Tragedy. It was more like the psychological impact of like the scenes you were witnessing more than anything else, and they were like puzzle solving but not like combat or anything. And then we had the one we just saw, which was the Toaster. So it was 5 different SCPs covered overall. This was excellent. This was excellent. It's a new indie game studio, and SCP Secret Files is our first title. We poured a blood, sweat, and tears into the game over the past 3 years to bring something different to our players. As this is our first title, your feedback... I mean, I'm going to make a review for this and everything as well, but I'll do that later on. I'm not going to do that on stream. This was so fucking good. This was unbelievably high production as well. Like, this was so good.